But I agree with them to a very large extent. But however, where you want come put Ducan Mighty? Ducan Mighty is a son of the soil. He's done great work. He's exported our rivers or south sound.
Okay, I think he has to be south now. Yeah, actually, south. Timaya is in the conversation.
Timaya as well. Honestly, I think Omahlay should rethink it. You know, sometimes we make judgments without thinking properly, and that's not to insult him. But if you think about it, south, we don't try.
I don't over try.
We don't. Sure. No. We don't try.
Because he also mentioned something like you need to break in. Yes, actually, it's like that, and it's still like that now. A lot of people believe. I think it's a societal thing. Say you guys come Lagos, you must break into Lagos.
That's not a lie, because Lagos is the creative hub of Nigeria. Like things are easy. Lagos is a bit more. They should not come from you, but Lagos is a tad bit more.
You know, and I mean, suppose they say may they not come for me. You not lawyer. You don't even need to come for you, and let them come.
So Lagos is a tad bit more advanced when it comes to the creative space and the creative industry. Like the government is a little bit more supportive of the system than any other state that I am aware of. Mm-hmm. Like when you hear creative conferences is happening in Lagos, you hear of concerts is happening in Lagos. So for instance, I'm also in the live performance space and I book artists for events. Now we have more paying clients from Lagos. And you know that artist performance fee is not cheap.
It's not.
Our Lagosians, quote and unquote, people living, working, doing business in Lagos are a bit more supportive of the creative industry than any other state in Nigeria that I am currently aware of. Some of them are quite seasonal. Like for instance, Delta states during festive seasons, they call one or two artists to come and they're ready to pay their fees. Abuja as well. But when you
Abuja, we can hear Odumodu Black bragging about how he broke.
But if you look at it substantially, the major support for the creative industry within Nigeria is stemming from Lagos. Yes.
Okay. So now something to brag about. If you actually come from any part of Nigeria and then you're able to, like, some people even like say they even cross the Lagos. Who? Did anybody do that? No. I'm not sure say anybody will fly over Lagos. No, you actually perched here and then before you moved over.
Yeah, but some people are making a mark though. I know Dan Dizzy. I'm not sure if he's moved from Port Harcourt. But I know he visits Lagos a lot. But I think
Dan Dizzy not live for Lagos.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I know. But like he has always kept his Port Harcourt roots.
Port Harcourt thing.
He has always bragged about being a Port Harcourt boy. And for people that are far like me, I can perceive or think that he's holding on to his Port Harcourt roots. Maybe he visits Lagos often because of what I said. Lagos is more supportive of the creative space, but he's holding on to his roots, which is Port Harcourt.
Somebody when no come from Port Harcourt also why I know Eriga. I think Eriga is from
Delta boy.
Delta.
Yeah.
Yes, and now somebody will be saying hold in own roots.
Boy they live for Lagos.
Boy live for Lagos.
Yeah, I just say live for Lagos now. So another thing where I don't know whether I go call them true or not. They say if you know sabi Yoruba or you never put Yoruba for your music, your music no go blow.
Now you go know. Now you did that space. Now you go tell us because now you follow that they clear their paperwork. Now you go tell us because that one not supposed rhyme like you not supposed work like
but
that.
But when you look at the workings, like let's look at actual facts. Let's take for instance, there are some people that are singing Yoruba and the song they move Ashake. The song they go,
but you get so many things where they attached to Ashake aside from just being an artist. He's a full blown, a persona that speaks art.
I'm not saying that that's not true. That's what Ashake is quite wholesome when you look at him. But like another thing that is distinctive about Ashake is that he came out singing Yoruba songs and performing, selling out tickets abroad with his Yoruba songs. So there's something about that language. I think I need to learn it or get a Yoruba husband. Which of them?
The husband works. The husband works perfectly. So that I can start learning from the road. All right, Lagos, I tell you, say we actually having conversation around the creative industry and so many things with the inside. Now, make I talk about the issue of I'm not gonna mention names, but pride gets something to do with the upcoming artists these days. A lot of them I don't know whether now they no groom them well or people where I'm saying for someone like me, we get a community of creatives where they come up, right? And you see, you I'm not gonna talk say I don't see them. I'm not saying it in my community, right? But people they see them, especially the ones where we say I don't use the word one hit wonder. The ones where we say one song or two don't come out from their side, and they actually say that the streets give them love. They are known now, and then they swing back. Make I call one name. Recently, Fido Bine apologized to us.
I see.
I know, say you know the backstory. Luckily, you don't sign any paperwork for Fido.
wait.
Hey!
So,
I'm here. I'm waiting. Okay.
So I don't know the backstory.
Are you sure?
I only know.
You don't want to tell us. Okay.
I only know what was brought to social media and what was brought to us. I know that after Joy's coming, there were loads of speculations and conversations about Fido having a misunderstanding with his management, and
the same management you didn't go back to now.
Yeah, I don't know whether I don't go back to them, like reconcile, go back, but apologize to them, and well done to him, because it's not easy to say public sorry. So there's a private I'm sorry, and then there's a public I'm sorry, and that's very brave of him, because now imagine he's a conversation right now because he came out publicly to say he was sorry. So I think that signals growth on his end. But this happens with up and coming artists, or artists that finally find the spotlight. Now I don't know what it is called, but they're always very suspecting. Like, they just think that somebody around them is trying to steal from them, is trying to take from them, is trying to do this. That's why most times they end up fighting with their management. Now, these agreements that they all of a sudden come up and say, oh, it's so bad, it's so terrible. But it was on the premise of that agreement that you were blown. I don't know if you get what I mean. So if you have any misunderstandings, or you've come to realize that something was wrong, how about a private resolution? So there's no respect for the system because you think you're bigger than the system.
And that's not possible.
That's not possible, because so that can be possible if we're being honest. Because if your system does not grow with you, you outgrow your system. That's the honest truth. So everybody has to be working. The system has to keep working. The artist has to keep working so that they are always at par and there can be respect.
All right, we get plenty more questions on TikTok. We dey live Wazobia FMNG. Send in your question. If you be an artist or you be a creative, please ask questions. Lachlan is an entertainment lawyer, and she dey here to clear you, especially when it gets to do with the paperwork and what's not. And it gets so many other questions where I go ask when we come back, and she go dey here to provide solution to all those questions. And the WhatsApp numbers also they open 09087430755. And no, also forget you go feel calling back. Go give you time to feel calling. We dey take that break, but we dey come back. No touch your dial. Welcome back. We're still there here for you on top of your Chukma station with Zobia FM, and 14 minutes on past the hour of 1 o'clock. Lachlan Wood is still there here with me, and she's an entertainment lawyer, and we dey talk about all the major topics where they're around the creatives and things where we say they do. But I get one particular one where come up yesterday. I say, yes, Lachlan be the best person to answer this question. So someone says to me, somebody been give 10 million when in one pursue in music career, but they never wrote anywhere that he was investing into her music career.
Okay.
And now he's acting as a partner that is part of the growth and part of everything where they happen, because she's about to release an album, but she's released singles. She used the money to release singles. So the guy is asking for some percentage from the song, from everything. It did a bit confusing to me.
Okay, so now we'll go start from waiting be the conversation we then get.
They give you money to start do your work.
Him been tell us say this money where they give you that gift. Waiting be the conversation, because we guys know the background. We no go just jump because person don't tell us. We guys ask questions. When the conversation, when they give, he say, "I they dash you this money," or "I they give you this money, make you do your music business. Give me back the money, or give me the money with interest."
But what go be the different scenarios where go fit play out in this matter? If I dash you the money, or if I say I dey give you because I want make you use and pursue your music hustle. So wetin go be the option?
So one thing wey we gats realize be say oral agreements are actually enforceable. Do you understand? So, however, they are difficult to prove. Yeah. So you will be artist. Person give you 10 million. You supposed to take your time. Ask them. This 10 million now dash they dash me. I be this 10 million. You want something from the money.
But the person mentions that they give you make use and pursue your music career.
So if it be gift, I think they give you 10 million, say make you use and pursue your career, and I know they expect anything in return. It's still gift to you. But if I say I they give you this 10 million, say I they expect something back, I they expect return on investment, or I they expect say when you go return the loan, you go give me interest. All of those conversations go down day. I don't know if you understand. Right?
I get you.
Because sometimes these artists can try to be smart when things seem like they're working a little bit. Do you understand? So if someone has given you 10 million naira, the fair thing to do is to evaluate what that 10 million naira is. And if you want to give him percentage, it to be based on that 10 million naira. I don't know if you get my point. So if 10 million, because 10 million naira no be money, if we are being very honest, on the grand scheme of things, promotion and all of
different things what you guys do.
You get my point? So if you evaluate, say, this 10 million naira now, it helps me 10%. It helped me push 10%. You can give him 10% of, you can discuss a loan. If you can discuss return on investment. You can discuss, I'll give you 10%. I'll pay you your capital and I'll give you 10% of this within 10% of the 10 million you gave to me within this so and so time. So that's why conversations are very, very important. You need to be clear on what you're doing. I know if she's a female artist, I can imagine, because sometimes like this, some guys will just let they won't support you, but at the end of the day, it not be through support. So that's why conversations are very important. Be comfortable having uncomfortable conversations, because it proves the kind of person you are. So normally, if you just say you won't be smart again now, just say yourself, say Baba wants something. Never place your hand on waiting Baba want to. You get my point. You just keep quiet. Can't say you go come toss in a gift. But within you knew he wanted something. So the fair thing to do is to have the conversation prior. This money that you're giving to me, what are your expectations? Is this a gift? Then somewhere there should be a written conversation to that effect, or a little agreement to that effect, or a recorded something. That there should be something that says that, I gave you 10 million naira as gifts,
and I expect them all.
Anything from you, or I'm giving you this money to expect XYZ. So if someone is coming to you as an investor, see, dear artists, one thing you must know is that you have something. If you can attract an investor, you can speak on what you want for investment. Now, if somebody's coming to you that I want to invest in you, and this is what I want to invest in, do an evaluation of your business. Creativity is your business. You're the one running it. How much do you use on promotions? So those things, you should be able to evaluate it and say, this 10 million you're giving to me, this is what I would rather want. Because I'm unstable right now as a creative business, I wouldn't want to give you shares or promise any shares or promise anything in the grand scheme of things. I would rather want to pay you back your 10 million naira and a certain percentage as interest. Do you understand? You be bold enough to have those conversations. They may not like it immediately, but they respect you for it. Instead of this back and forth right now, because in their story to someone else, you look terrible for taking 10 million naira and thinking it was a gift when he did not expressly state that it was a gift.
Man, the matter long. Then you go, if you go law court now, or the court of law, whatever you go call them, all this matter go now come out in these different sections where you explain them now.
You go provide evidence now. Then why would they tell people say no rely on oral agreement? Now because of evidence. Because we know they there. I know they, church know they. Now on to get conversation. Now your word against in word. So it's difficult to prove. But if you have your evidence, it backs you. It makes it easier. It's not going to be as difficult as when there was nothing. So that's why it's important, no matter how little it is, have it documented, especially when it has to do with value exchange. So
Awesome. We never really talk about the Grammys. Don't come, don't go, and we never really had that conversation. Yeah, we probably had that conversation, but then a lot of Nigerians, they're very angry. Let me take it from that angle now. Say, in fact, more forget the Grammy, so we no want to do it again. More will not put again. Say, in fact, some people are even threatening that Davido, if we see you ever happy again, say they nominate you, we will get problem with you because like been chasing this thing, they use us. There's this belief system that they use us to gain more clout, like the African clout. Or even the word clout, because now it's like the spotlight is on Africa, and we will still come to that spotlight on the line now, but they go just use yours. We go talk Grammys will can't happen. We know winner.
So you basically asked me now.
So the question is, not true, say you really there in that kind of school of thought that if they nominate yourself, no even react. Just leave them like that. No go all out. No go carry team. No go guide the broadcast them everywhere. No go even they brag within you and your people will be artists from the same place where you come from. Okay. Just leave it lie low like that. If they give you, they give you. If they don't give you.
That's not my school of thought. I think I have to make it very clear here that myself and Cheche are Recording Academy members. So there are certain kind of statements we can make.
Let me say so. Let me also mention something. You know that day I came to work, and as I just say, before I even come on, they don't call me for phone. We have a question for you. As I come, this text just carry me go there. Please, can you explain what played out? Can you explain what happened? I said, what am I going to explain? It's very obvious. He said, no, you have to tell us why. Why are they ripping us off? Because a lot of people actually believe say they use us.
So. Not be my school of thought to be that first things first. So one thing as Nigerians say, we know they like to understand structure and systems. Now, obviously, the Grammys no be our own, but we've been invited to the table. How many of our executives are part of the academy? We know plenty. And then another thing we need to realize is that we are the ones that are exporting our culture. So now we go teach them. And we go tell them, say, oh, these two sounds are not the same. This one sounds more like this. This one sounds more like that. But then again, one other question when I being asked, we say, why then can't they categorize all African artists under one category? Because it can't they be like, say, by birth or by region. But no, so it's supposed to be according to the genre, the musical elements. Now, it's supposed to define where then they put us,
where the
which
category
where then they put us. So why that one day I still not go blame them too much. I will still blame our executives, because they give us platform. There's a Recording Academy. How many of us vote? Do you understand? So there's a system. We cannot boycott the system and expect results from the system. And aside from the executives and the system that is, another thing that we need to know is that after a Grammy nomination, there is place for campaign. Proper campaign. Not be saying the campaign give your fans for Nigeria. They don't have a say. You ought to campaign to the academy members.
Out there.
You have to let them. Yes, you have to campaign to the academy members. And where
how many of our nominated artists
they go the America? So for instance now, for the Recording Academy, they have various branches in the US.
Yeah.
They have
a lot of people don't know. They get the LA. They don't know.
LA, they get Texas.
They don't know.
And guess what? They have meetings over and over. They have networking events. They
webinars happening.
So those are the opportunities for your faves to go and campaign and talk to people, or rather their representatives, anyhow they frame their system.
I go hold you there. Lagos, we need to take this break. When they come back, TikTok will still there live, and no touch your dime. Ask your questions, drop your questions immediately. So Lachlan go take up those questions on WhatsApp. Now still 09087430755. You go also call on top of the phone line, so we'll go take your calls. I don't know the question where you want to ask, but I want to talk about the Afrobeat thingy. Now, I don't even know where we did now, and okay, let me just ask directly. The Afrobeat to the world, where are we right now? I like how you take that heave, because that means you get something where they your mind, like you're contemplating, okay, are we really still there, or the world don't leave us behind? Or I feel like there's a decline.
So my honest opinion, I think that we should give every year a grace, like its own grace. The year is just starting out. I don't know. I think David has started his tour, but I don't know how many cities he's done yet. So let's wait to see. I'm very careful about judging the trajectory of Afrobeats. I know that a lot of people think there's a huge decline.
Well, a lot of people think so too.
Yes, a lot of people do.
So then, why we go use the year to take? But it's not supposed to like be okay. For like 3 or 4 years now, we were ascending. When wetin they caused the decline, and why the decline anyway?
So the decline might not even be a real thing.
Yes.
Like if we're being honest, it might just because we because of this Grammy thing, it kind of like affected a lot of things because people are now thinking this. But let's not also forget that this Grammys, there are other Nigerian artists that have won it too. Thames has won.
Did they win it this one? So I'm an Academy member.
So the fact that it didn't work once doesn't mean that it will not work
again
forever. But another thing that I must bring to bear is that on the investment side too, I think like 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, the big trees were pumping in money to invest in.
And now I don't they talk wetin cause the problem. Well done. I said no. Now you go still use your mouth talk to me. I don't believe there's a decline. But who there my phone line? Hello.
Yes, so good afternoon.
Your line they break.
Yes, so.
Hello?
Yes, so.
I know that your line they break it a drag. Now moving on to the decline. They were pumping money in.
Yes.
And now, but no be why must it be only the big ones pumping money?
So because they're the ones that have the money to pump.
What are the investors?
That's what so they were the major investors.
Good afternoon, BFM.
Yes, so they hear you. Your line be the drag.
About for entertainment for Nigeria, the thing know the sweet again. The thing can be like we they do competition. Afrobeat for Nigeria now don't turn to another wish. But where we say if they follow the thing, they go like this. If we say God no do it too like this, go join what you know like. But if that's a better maybe day how you just did.
You understand the angle? The first line now waiting I take. If you he say the thing know the sweet again.
So obviously there's a saturation in the market. That's where I was going to.
Okay, let me allow you land before guys wait.
So we had like the big trees, the bigger guys. They were coming in, investing, and let's not forget that there's also a technological part of it. Like now there's AI music. So now these big trees are also thinking of, does it make sense for me to pump money in these guys while I can make money via other means? Remember that this is business at the end of the day. So it now went from pumping so much money for marketing, promotion, artist advance, to now waiting for the artist to blow and then saying, oh, this is a sure bet. And then they now invest money. So that's why you now see a lot of artists on TikTok promoting their own sound, doing their own thing just to get noticed. It's not like when they started initially that once you just come and say you're an Afrobeat artist, you sing very well and you have one good representative that has a good relationship, you get advance. It had now changed to them now watching. So they are watching the market. You have to work your way up. They have to notice you. You have to have the numbers. You have to have the advantage. So they pay you. Now, guess what? Putting a lot of marketing and promotions burden on the artist now creates a saturated market. Because everybody now has to market something for you to get seen or get noticed. But I don't think that it means that the system is not working. So if many people are having interest in doing something, to me is an indication that the system is working. Just that now we have options. Before now, I think it just shows that we are a creative bunch. And we just keep like there are different sounds coming out now. Charlie Poppy came to us as a shock. Personally, I didn't think when I heard Charlie Poppy for the first time that I would want to listen to him again. But guess what? Power of marketing, power of promotion. He stayed on. So Charlie Poppy had been promoting that his music until he got noticed by Dapper. And Dapper put money in him, invested in him, and he became what he is today. The same thing with Marvel. Like, I still do not get the entire Marvel rave, but I don't have a choice. It's in the market. And whether I like it or not, I have to consume it, knowingly or unknowingly. Yes, so the market being saturated is not a bad thing. It just means that we have
It feels more like an
options.
Affiliate kind of fanship. You are not, you don't want it, but you are in it.
And also is access. Before now, there were no phones. Like, there were phones, but there was no Instagram. We didn't have. For you to listen to music, you have to be intentional back then. But right now, you're on your own, and music is meeting you. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think that we're growing. And maybe some of us are comfortable. Like me now, I listen to the people I've listened to like 10 years ago because I know their lyrics.
I be want to go back to that one now. If I check my Spotify, my Apple, are they listening to the same set of songs? Why so?
But
because
nobody's
because
fault.
I look myself. Is it not my fault though? No. Now the only reason why I begin to dig other music, like aside from me having a community, I have to listen to them, and then I begin to day intentional. Just recently, I begin to day intentional. They find say, please, where is Kygo? I used to listen to Kygo. Where's Kygo? Where is Sia? Where any day? Why am I not going back to? You understand? Even make I go forward. Say, I go listen. Because recently, Lachlan, I don't dive into K-pop. I'm listening to K-pop. I'm looking at Curtis and Co. I'm looking at Hyphen and Co. People that usually.
People are seeing music as market, as business. Obviously, you go where the market is. So now for the people that are making music and people are consuming their music, is the street music. Like, even if it's Afrobeats, like, it's still streets. They have higher demand. So that's where they're going to go to. But that doesn't mean that the music in itself is bad. They have an audience, and that's what they are feeding. So you have your preference. Again, options. You have your preference. For me, my brain loves familiar when it comes to music, because I want to sing back. I want to feel like I'm in a concert. I want to do all of those things.
I want to be part of it.
Do you get? But that doesn't mean that if I get into the club and they are playing a song, I won't vibe. Because if we're being honest, these our new Afrobeat sounds, they are vibes. If you take your time and listen, they are vibes. Maybe you will not learn a lesson or two, but you will vibe.
I think I'm actually learning a lesson or two. For the ones who they pay attention, they listen to anyway. I don't want to go into, but into the, I just jump inside the studio, I vibe, I rap, I drop. Intentionality. You have to be able to write something down. Now, I've been playing a song where we say they use AI. The voice is not a human voice. There's a lot where they happen for that space now with AI coming into. I don't even know whether it come to disrupt, to take away, or to. There's just so much happening. But where music and AI they go, are the reason I'm like say, time don't come, or time go reach when we go return back to the art, go return back to the. What's the name of Sir Warrior? We better be going back, because where AI is going to, how you go sing finish and that will not be person voice. So we they attach ourselves to this art. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get
how am I going to feel if it's that?
So
this is not even a human.
And so this AI conversation, it's still in their own vocals. You exploiting their vocals is not right. It is not right. So that's where it comes in. So also in copyright, machines do not have copyright.
Good.
They don't have copyright. So that's where we now have to. So I think in America, oh God help me with the exact state. I don't think I can remember the exact state. In America, you're coming to a conclusion where you now have to weigh before an AI song is copyrightable. You have to weigh the amount or percentage of human contribution to it. But first,
what human contribution?
So, for instance, the writing. So,
the writing
in every song, there is the sound recording.
Yes.
And there's the composition.
Yes.
So, if I don't know how that person made their own song, but let's imagine that the person wrote
the song.
So the composition part of it.
Don't they there? That's a human contribution.
Yes, the person wrote the song. That's a human contribution to it, and then fed it to the AI machine to do whatever. And then fed it to the AI machine to do whatever the AI machine did. So that's human contribution. So maybe on the grand scheme of things, that person can get his own part of whatever comes out from that creation. But it's still kind of is double standard as far as I'm concerned. So we're all not safe. This my voice now that I'm using to talk now. Tomorrow, somebody can be sounding like me,
just like that,
in another country, or and exploiting it, and I'm not aware that my voice is doing that. And
you get to find out, and you sue.
Yes,
and they tell
exactly.
you.
These AI companies are going through it. There's been like lawsuits left, right, and center. There's not
and counter suits too. Even the one even the acting space, so the Sony and Co. All of them suing each other.
Yes, but funny enough, for these victories, we're in here. These victories. Now they started out by saying, "Oh, it's wrong. Why would they train their models on our artists' vocals and train their models and do this and do that?" And they sued them. And guess what? They got to a point where they now entered a licensing partnership with the AI company.
You're kidding me now?
True. With the AI companies. Why? Because it's a revenue stream. It's money. And they are businesses. So now they're not saying, "Oh, we're not forcing any artists to, but if you want, you can opt in."
But this is trouble.
What does opt-in mean? So there's a lot of conversations that we need to have around AI. It's going to be disruptive at first. Maybe after the disruption, there might be acceptance or rejection. But like you said,
on top TikTok, so send in your questions, so we'll go wrap up quickly. Like this conversation don't they go, and I don't even know say we dey here for a long time. And they come back Lagos to touch your die. Oma say make we no love am. We don't have choice. We have to love you now. Give us album first. Now we gonna decide whether we really want to love you that time or not. Bring album first. We dey wait you. And make we see wetin dey happen for. I hear that album is coming. Clarity of Mind. If they come April, we've been waiting. This is the 4th year, be the 3rd year. Yeah, Oma is my bias, so pardon me. Moving on, guys. We did live on TikTok, and I want to take up some of your messages. Actually, I missed this program. I know you did. But thank you for joining in. Somebody say AI is not helping us at all. Lachlan, is AI not helping creative? Yes, now
it has its pros and cons.
Which kind?
It does now. AI is helping a lot of people. Sometimes it helps you put your thoughts in perspective. Sometimes it helps you arrange your.
Yes, sir.
So it's not exactly bad.
Yes, sir.
The only time it's bad is when it is exploitative, when it's copying somebody else's work, when it is doing something else to harm or hurt another person. But if it's to help you personally, I don't think it's completely bad. I don't think it's completely. You know, that kind of a thing. And AI can just help you say, go to the bed, ride for the head. You know, those kind of things. Just something to just help you put your work in perspective.
Yes.
So you can use it to work better. But when you use it to exploit and just sit down and just say, do everything, and you want to now earn from it, that's when it's unethical.
Somebody say, but I think that they whine us for that Grammy. They actually not get for mine to give us again.
I don't think so. I don't think that's not true. I don't buy that.
You don't buy it.
But let's even let's even talk about the choice of songs. Now.
Okay, but somebody say, I'm greeting her from United Kingdom. I'm watching. It shows that we will take break. Let's take that break. You therefore, let's look at this song collection. Please, that AI thing. What if I do something with AI and I bring to Lachlan to sign? What will she break it down? You have a question you need to break down. They'll come back.
no go leave me run away. Carry your matter for head, long be me trabaje. Me want to give you a Lamborghini if I buy like 4.
Oga wait, I say no touch that time.
Make you no touch.
Make we sharply enter market. We dey come back.
Make you no touch.
My country people, introducing the latest network for Naija. This one, not the Blue Network. Vital Wireless in all land. Vital Wireless come with super fast clear calls, nationwide coverage, fast internet, tech.
And so congratulations to you. Moving on, somebody you've been there. One question where you be one answer. Then after that, somebody be also mentioned, say, imagine, say, incorporate AI into the song we make, and then with someone, but they use AI, and then if they bring the deal for you to look into and fee, wetin go be the percentage? What will you advise?
So I need to get clear context.
Yes.
So if he's now only him do
yes,
the song,
him and somebody.
Yeah,
but there's AI involved.
Yes, he can just call me privately because
Yes.
this is pure consultation.
Yes, this is consultation because I reasoned the question. I said this is a serious. This question will last 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Why would they break them down? Yeah, she luckily go drop her. I think social media is best. You just DM her immediately for her to be, because if I say I call her now, I go the ones we get court case for land case. If you call luckily say it's land. I just want to make you know it's in a land. So another person be asked question. Say, Chacha, please ask her. I think AI has made a lot of artists lazy.
I can see where that's coming from. You
You believe that? Eh?
Yes, because it's easy for you to sit back when the work is being done for you.
You remember when I talked before? Say we go back to time of
original
Warrior
writing.
them.
So AI, sometimes it just takes. So you have to, if you're working with AI, you have to be on it. You have to be on it. If not, it will not have soul. It will not have humanness. It will not have relatable.
We can't
sound.
relate to it.
Yes, you understand. So you have to be on it to create something that is relatable. However, the ownership and the law behind it and the technicality is not what I can advise right now, because it's a bit more complicated than it appears to be.
Awesome. And wrapping up also for any art, any creative way they listen. I think somebody may ask me about being a keyboardist.
No.
Yes, and he don't do a lot of work. Thank God I remember. He don't do a lot of work for some people, and they go. Some people go pay him 40,000. Some people go pay him 30,000.
Now the way in carry himself now.
How are you supposed to carry yourself?
So as an instrumentalist, yeah, if you're making contributions to a work, you deserve a percentage. You deserve a split of the composition.
A split?
Yes, you deserve a percentage of the composition. Go and meet the producer. Producer supposed give you, because ordinarily I know how many agreements I have done, and I've given production on the composition 50%. So production takes 50%. So if you made a contribution to production, go and hold your producer. Get a portion of the split because you deserve it. You made a contribution and you deserve a split. So you instrumentalists, if you are in the studio, sure, go back to your producer, tell him that you deserve a split, and you register yourself with PROs. Find out what the artists are doing and do them too, so you get your word. Now, I think producers are exploiting instrumentalists and people that are helping them achieve production. So if you're being given,
I get this thing. Come help me play this.
Exactly. Thing. If you're giving, if you have 50%, why can't you share it with the people that made your production? Do you understand what I mean? Like,
I get you.
I'm passionate about this because I know what it feels like. Like I remember the fights between the artist and the producers, and saying, oh, we are the soul of the song, we're the one that created the music, so why are we not getting so much? So if right now you're getting 50%, why can't you pay the people that helped you with production? It's that
Amazing.
simple.
Now you know, but if you want to know more, you go need to luckily where they go follow you on socials. For them to send you DM, creative artists, all of you where be say they're in the creative space that will reach out. And the ones where be say you get case where you know, say this case you actually get proof, you get different things where be say you go take save yourself from this case. Luckily now your go to. Please where they go follow you.
Okay, so on Instagram it's Lachlan of the Globe. Lachlan, Lucklyn.
Gradually so they can.
Okay, Lucklyn. Off OFDD Globe GLOBE. That's my personal page. Then my business page on Instagram is grayshell_consults. Gray GREY Shell SHELL_consults CONSULT. Same thing on Facebook. Then on Facebook, I'm Lachlan Audu. On LinkedIn, I'm Lachlan Audu. What other social media platforms are there?
You're not on TikTok? There's money where they table for TikTok.
I'm on to TikTok people. I'm on TikTok, but
You are on TikTok.
I use TikTok.
All your
I use
teachings.
TikTok to play a lot.
Stop playing. You
Okay.
get your teaching classes, man.
Okay, but you can follow me on TikTok and maybe together we can build something on TikTok. But for now, I just use it to play.
Stop
It's
playing.
Lachlan on TikTok.
It's Lachlan.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Welcome.
Thank you. I beg, call the handle again. Cut out. I've called the handle. Thank you so much, TikTok family. Will join us. So she said she will stop playing from today. She going to put her classes. She they teach for Gracia. She they teach, so she will stop today play. So ask her the question because actually your market did that TikTok plenty. All of them. I be artists. I just start today. Let me sing for you people. Mama, let me sing for you now. They did TikTok. I'll be live here doing palaver. You don't see. I want to sing for you, please. Can you accept my this? I'm an artist. Can I sing for you? Now there you supposed to teach them say no leave money for table. I did here for you. But thank you so much, Lachlan. Say you come inside the building. Sorry for the people where they call us and we know if we get time to pick up because we're not rushing into palaver. Thank you. I appreciate you. And we'll go talk more. We'll talk more because the problem no they ever finish. The problem they too much. And for you.
Stay learning because the industry is shifting. So the fact that you have blown with one song doesn't mean that song will sustain you for a lifetime. You need relationships. That's the currency in the industry. Relationships. So don't play with that. Love the people around you. Grow with your team, please.
And I need to send
appreciate your team, please.
They know the third person. Jared. Now, Lachlan brother, and I sing that song. But I need to go apologize to Ducan Mighty and Timaya from Bayelsa.
Yeah.
So maybe Timaya no day for this conversation of wetin Omahlay talk. You know they there because he is Bayelsa. But we're not talking South. He said Port Harcourt. He said.
I think it's an omission. There's no way you want to talk about blown artists from Port Harcourt and you will mention Ducan Mighty. And Ducan has done an excellent job.
Once upon a time, it was just him.
Yeah, it was just him. Unshaken.
As
living in Port Harcourt.
Port Harcourt boy. If you don't remember it, it's not even remember Port Harcourt's first son. I mean, where Ducan Mighty there, babe? Sir, we respect you here.
Respect.
We respect you here. I don't know what Oma is my bias, but I don't know what Oma was talking about too. We respect you, Ducan. And Ducan have done a lot of collaboration. And once upon a time, now he even bring out this. Should we talk about him carrying Port Harcourt for his head? Now he bring him out safe.
Yeah.
You get any other art where I know? No, it has always been Ducan. Yeah? Which one now? Lover what you do with
Tiwa Savage, yeah.
You know, a lot of collaboration where we say Ducan. No. Oma, take that word back. And you know Nigerians, they will not leave that chook mouth.
Wazobia 95.1 Wazobia.